Hi guys, Jim here. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm happy to share with you guys my 1974 Laughlin Old Time Black Stars set. And typically around the beginning of the year, a lot of people come out and they, make goals for the year and stuff like that. Typically, I'm not a big goals person with my collecting, but I did have one goal for 2024, and that was to complete this set and get it graded. And here we are in the middle of November, and I finally accomplished that goal. So really happy to share this set with you guys. It's a set that's become very popular over the past couple of years, especially over the last year with, you know, the Hall of Fame incorporating Negro League stats and Major League stats for the Negro League players that did also play in the major leagues. And it's just become a really popular set. And it's a set that I started collecting years ago, well before its popularity. And so I'm just happy to get it completed and have it all graded. So like I said, 1974, R.G. Laughlin, when they produced this set as an homage to the, at the time, largely unknown and still unappreciated stars of the Negro Leagues. And at the time, only 4 players of the 36 in this set were enshrined in baseball's Hall of Fame, that being Satchel Paige, Josh Gibson, Buck Leonard, and Cool Papa Bell. And apparently, Laughlin's choice of players was remarkably prescient because over the years since the set was released, 18 more of these players received the call to Cooperstown. So in all, there's 22 of the 36 players in this set are Hall of Famers, and it is argued by many that at least 9 of these cards in this set is the player's true rookie cards, since they had no other baseball cards produced of them before this set. And even in a lot of other of these players, the cards that were produced that are considered rookie cards are very, very difficult, if not impossible, to find. They're from obscure sets, Cuban League sets or Mexican League sets, or even in the case like Josh Gibson, his rookie card is from, basically it's a postcard, and they're almost impossible. You can't find one. So after that postcard was issued back in, I think it was in the 1920s, no other card of him existed until this set came out. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show these cards individually, and I'm going to comment on some of them. And hopefully this video won't be too long, but just really happy to share this set, really happy to have it completed. And let me turn the camera around, and we'll look a little closer at some of these cards. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys an up-close look at each one of these 36 cards in this set. We're going to start off with card number 1 and go sequentially from there. I will make brief comments about the Hall of Famers. I'm not going to go into in depth on any of these players because I could make this video hours long or make a very long video series on this. But I'm just going to make brief comments. It was I had a lot of fun researching and learning about these guys. Many of these players I knew about, but many of them I did not know about, and it was just great. Had fun learning and researching these guys. And my hope is that someone will see this video and maybe see some players that they don't know about and research and learn about them as well. And so I'm going to start off with card number 1, and that is Smokey Joe Williams. There it is, card number 1 in the set. This is what the backs look like. There's some great information on the backs. And so Smokey Joe Williams, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1999. This is his first card, and it is considered his rookie card. And Smokey Joe Williams is considered the greatest black pitcher of all time by many, and his fastball was compared with that of Walter Johnson. So that's pretty good company there. Is Rap Dixon, Oliver Marcel, Bingo DeMorse. Here is Willie Forster, Now, Willie Foster's a Hall of Famer. He was inducted in 1996, and he was a great pitcher who was compared to Satchel Paige at the time. And in 1931, he struck out 10 or more batters in 9 different games, including in one game where he had 16 strikeouts. John Beckwith. Floyd Jelly Gardner. Here's a player you guys all know. Most of you will know. Josh Gibson. And of course, Josh Gibson was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1972. He was considered and nicknamed the Black Babe Ruth. And he was just a spectacular power hitter. And some accounts say that he hit close to 800 career home runs. So there's Josh Gibson. Here is Jose Joe Menendez. And he's a Hall of Famer, inducted in 2006. And he was a dominant pitcher and a Cuban legend. And he was one of the first players elected to the Cuban Hall of Fame. Next up, we have Pete Hill. Pete Hill is also a Hall of Famer and also inducted in 2006. His speed, strong throwing arm, and ability to hit for average and power made him one of black baseball's first superstars. So there's Pete Hill. Here's another player many of you probably have heard of, Buck Leonard. And he was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 1972. And again, this is his rookie card. He had a .346 career batting average, including 1948 when he batted .395. And he usually led the league in home runs, or finished second to his teammate, Josh Gibson. And because Gibson was known as the Black Babe Ruth, and Leonard was a first baseman, he became known as the Black Lou Gehrig. And together, the pair became known as the Thunder Twins or the Dynamite Twins. Here's Judd Wilson. He is a Hall of Famer, inducted in 2006. And he was known for his unique physique, quick temper, and outstanding hitting skills. His .351 career batting average ranks in the top 5 in Negro League history. Willie Wells. Willie Wells is a Hall of Famer, inducted in 1997. This is his rookie card. He played in the Mexican and Negro Leagues. He became known as El Diablo in Mexico because of his intensity, and the English translation, the Devil, carried over to the Negro League. He became the first player to wear a batting helmet after a concussion from a beating, and his first batting helmet was a construction helmet. So there is Willie Wells. Here's Jimmy Lyons. Of course, you all know Satchel Paige. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1971. And Satchel Paige made his Major League debut in 1948 at the age of 42. And he played his final Major League Baseball game in 1965 at the age of 59. Both of those remain Major League Baseball records to this day for the oldest Major League Baseball debut and the oldest to play in a Major League Baseball game. So there's Satchel Paige. Next up, Louis Santop. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2006. This is his rookie card, and he was black baseball's first legitimate home run slugger. Louis Santop. Here we have Frank Grant. Frank Grant was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2006. This is his rookie card, and he is widely considered the greatest African-American player of the 19th century. And there he is with his pillbox hat. Next up, we have Cristobal Torriente. He was also inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2006. So you see, a lot of these Negro League players got in the Hall of Fame in 2006. There was a bit of a push back then at that time to get some of these guys in, and rightfully so. This guy, Cristobal Torriente, was a Cuban professional baseball player, and he could hit with power to all fields and was known to have a strong and accurate arm from center field. Bullet Rogan. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1998, and this is his rookie card. He was a two-way player, and he played all 9 positions. One statistical compilation shows him winning more games than any other player in Negro League history, as well as having the 4th highest career batting average. So, Shohei Ohtani before Shohei Ohtani, in some sense. Here's Dave Malacher. Spot Poles. Home Run Johnson. Charlie Grant. Cool Papa Bell, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1974. He's considered one of the fastest men to have ever played the game. Pitchers were afraid to walk him because if they did, he would steal second and often third as well. Cannonball Redding. Here we have Ray Dandridge. Ray Dandridge was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1987. He left the Negro Leagues in 1939 because he was grossly underpaid, and he went on to have a successful 10-year career in Mexican League. Bill Veeck offered him a contract with Cleveland in 1947, which would have made him the first Negro Major League Baseball player, but he declined mainly because he didn't want to uproot his family from Mexico, but also because he realized he was treated very well by his team in Mexico, and he was being paid $10,000 per season back in 1947, so he decided not to go play for Cleveland. Here we have Biz Mackey. Biz Mackey was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2006. He is known as black baseball's premier catcher in the 20s and early 30s. His batting skills placed him among Negro League's all-time leaders in total bases, RBI, and slugging percentage. Here's Fat Jenkins. Martin Diego. And Martin Diego was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1977. He is a Cuban legend, and he is considered by some to be the greatest baseball player of all time. And he was a star at every position, and later became a manager. Here's Mule Suttles, 2006 inductee of the Hall of Fame, and this is his rookie card. He was a power-hitting first baseman who had a career .339 batting average. Bill Monroe. Dan McClellan. John Henry Pop Lloyd. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1977. He had a .343 career batting average and is considered the greatest shortstop in Negro League history. Here is Oscar Charleston, and he was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 1976. He was built like Babe Ruth with a barrel chest and spindly legs. He had speed, power, and a strong arm. He was a 2-time Triple Crown winner and considered the greatest Negro League center fielder of all time. Here's Rube Foster. He was an inductee of the Hall of Fame in 1996. This is his rookie card, and he is Willie Foster's older brother. Willie Foster, who I showed earlier in this video. This is his older brother, and he founded and organized the Negro National League. So there is Rube Foster. And last but not least, card number 36, the final card of the set, is Judy Johnson. And Judy Johnson was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1975. This is his rookie card, and he is considered one of the game's smartest players and the greatest defensive third baseman in Negro League history. So there we have it, the 1974 Laughlin Old Time Black Stars set, complete set. I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you all soon. Bye for now.